This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance at nhliberty.org.
Why are you checking my backpack?
I'd like to, if you could come down personally, I could talk to you personally right down here. I don't have any problem at all.
I appreciate that. I tried to reach you on Thursday when it happened, but you think it already...
I know. I was out. I had an issue with some snow at my house, so I was not in. So
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. You know, one of my experiences is when I do have a little bit of a grievance with authorities, I generally am happy at the openness when I can, when I ask them about it. I usually get some openness, and I appreciate that from you.
okay.
But
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, I can talk to you right now, or eventually when I'm at the house again. But I don't know how long that will be. I usually only make it out there every 3 weeks or so.
Sure, I've heard your name before. I've actually seen a Ridley Report before.
Oh, thanks.
So, which was kind of neat. You work with the Free Staters and I believe the Open Carry.
That's correct.
What's going on there? Yeah.
And again, you're okay with me recording the call, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, now, yeah. Do you have any reason? Do you know why it was that Officer? And am I saying his name right? Koenig?
It's Kolodnicki. Stan Kolodnicki. Yeah.
Kolodnicki. Okay, all right. He was speaking softly, and I was far from him, so I couldn't really hear him very well. Kolodnicki. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I believe so. Kolodnicki. Yeah.
Kolodnicki. Okay, all right. Do you know why? Do I say Officer Kolodnicki?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sir, do you know why he demanded a backpack search of me?
Actually, no. I did speak briefly with him, and he had mentioned to me that he had done one, and he got videoed, and I said that's okay. And I asked him myself. I said, what gave you your suspicions? And he said, well, people were leaving the State House. It was 4:30, and normally people were leaving. And a gentleman walked in. He didn't catch your face or anything like that. He saw the backpack. He saw you look to the left, to the right, I guess, over there, and he called you back and asked if he could do a backpack search. You said that was okay, and he performed the search, and that was end of conversation. Oh, he mentioned to me that while you were dealing with him, you said that he was very polite.
Yes, that's correct. I believe he was. How many backpacks do you guys search per year?
Oh, I don't keep a tally on it. Basically, I couldn't even give you an answer. But if I'd have to say over 100, I'd say no. It's definitely under 100.
But I mean, there's got to be way more than that number of people who walk through the front door after 4:30.
I understand that. Yeah, with backpacks and whatnot, it was just, I believe, what triggered the suspicion wasn't too sure. No, we basically probably for the amount of people that come in there, he does, like random bag check that came through. I believe when I asked him what raised his suspicion, it was exactly what he told me. When he saw somebody that was coming in, was kind of looking to the left, to the right, seemed like he could have been lost or whatnot going in there. But I know that you've been into the State House a few times, so whatnot. He did not recognize you, and I'm sure everything worked out just fine. Like I said before, he did say that everything that he did right by the book, and that you were okay with him. And like I said, I don't mind these phone calls at all. Too, I'm just out there to make sure that the public's safe to come into the building, and that the employees stay safe. That's the only reason for the back search.
Well, now my question would be, if that was the case, if he was seeing me looking left and right, why is it he actually asked me to come over to him before I even entered the building, as I was in the, as I was just coming through the very...
There.
I was just coming through at the very first entrance. He motioned me to come over to him. So it's like I wasn't really even inside the State House yet when he did that. So that doesn't sound too consistent to me.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there. If you'd like to talk to Officer Kalanicki, I mean, like I said, I didn't think that it was an incident in any way. We have no formal report done on anything, and as far as that, I'm sure that if you'd like to come over here and talk to the officer, you're more than welcome.
Well, of course, obviously, I already tried to do that, and he directed me to you. I tried to interview him on camera, you know.
What I'm saying is, I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did there. You know, I know what he mentioned to me, that he had gone over there, and he had seen the unzipped backpack. He saw the backpack, and he went through it. So, and then that's all. That's all that I have for information for you right now. I don't know about the inconsistencies or whatnot. I just know that what he had mentioned to me.
But now, what's going to happen the next time I walk into the State House with my backpack? Because I have to have it in order to bring my camera equipment.
Oh, I agree. Well, usually if there's a lot of stuff, I don't know what size, if you had more than one backpack or anything like that. I don't think if he knows that you're bringing in camera equipment or whatnot, I don't think he'd have a problem with that. Like I said, I don't know if he would do another bag search unless he felt that there could be something that was out of order. You know, something out of the ordinary, something that would spark reason to go through the bag.
Well, certainly that is better than having metal detectors at every door like Massachusetts.
I know, and you know how to exactly. Well, we try to make this as open as we can for the public that comes in, as you can see. All of us here, we work real hard just trying to keep the people here safe with such an open building, and that's one of the. I'm sorry if it was any kind of inconvenience to you at all.
Well, it's just a matter of principle in the sense that, again, I don't want us to move in the direction of Massachusetts. And also, if you want people to be safer, why is it that I think your men sometimes discourage open carry? You know, I know that there are people that walk into the State House and open carry there from time to time, and I think your men, they've reported that you tried, they don't try to stop them, but they try to discourage it. And doesn't open carry make the State House safer, and aren't your men potentially standing in the way of something that makes us safer?
No, we would never want to stand in the way of making things safer here in this building at all. We may have some, as far as the other guards, no guard has ever mentioned to me that they do not want open carry laws. Matter of fact, a lot of people would agree with you on the fact of an open carry, but there are sometimes. I won't get into that conversation with you right here, right now. But we can talk about that at another time.
Okay.
But we trust me. We are definitely we're definitely security officers that are just trying to make everybody safe.
Good. Well, like I said, I'm not accusing your men of trying to stop open carry, but I know that there have been reports of them trying to just discourage it, and verbally.
We've never. As far as I'm concerned, we have not discouraged anything. If it's lawful to take a firearm into the building, it's lawful to take a firearm into the building. I mean, that's how it is. So I will not tell somebody they cannot do something which they are legally entitled to do.
It's my happy duty to report to you that this edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance. You cannot do this at the State House without hitting one of these guys. They're all over the place, fighting for your freedom, but they need your help. Please join them at nhliberty.org. Oh, and make that us. Join us, because I'm a member.